Hey all you out there. Well, I've got some bad news. This looks like it's going to be one of the last few videos I'm going to make. Next few are going to be the last ones. Found out recently the world's going to end. What are you going to do? So if they're right, I'm just wasting my time right now. I should get every minute in to enjoy life as much as possible, because in less than a month, according to these guys, it'll all be over. These people are using Harold Camping's book, Adam When, to predict the end of the world. You remember Harold Camping, don't you? He's the guy that claimed that Jesus would return in 1994. If that had happened, you would have thought that would have made the news somewhere. This Jesus guy has a huge fan club, and the idea of a world tour would have been big news. He also predicted this would happen May 21st, and then again October 21st, 2011. Well, the good people of the E-Bible Fellowship are using Mr. Camping's previous calculations and figured out that the world will end next month, October 7th, 2015. You may remember I just said his previous calculations did not come true. Well, these guys figured out why. Yep, that was Judgment Day. A little over 4 years ago, God judged the world, but didn't tell anybody about it, except for some cryptic and not easily deciphered code in his book. Not exactly what we'd call a fair trial. Of course, I always thought according to their book, when you were supposed to be judged, it would be in front of Christ. 2 Corinthians 5:10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that every one may receive the things done in his body, according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad. It's almost as if nothing happened at all. It also brings into question, what about people born after that time? Or, if your denomination holds to it, hit the age of accountability after that date. If they don't get judged, but sinned after that date, what happens to them? Is it a free pass or damnation no matter what they do? I treat this with a bit of humor, because people have been predicting the end of the world for at least 4,800 years now, beginning with an Assyrian tablet saying the end of the world was approaching. There have been hundreds, if not thousands of predictions for the end of the world, and as you can see, still out there. Even the very nice people who used to bring me their Watchtower magazines said the world was going to end many times in the 20th century. Finally, they just cut their losses and said it did end about 100 years ago. Again, we just didn't notice. Also, you may have picked up on the fact they use weasel words in their productions, like maybe.
October 7th, 2015 is the likely end of the world.
Now, I don't have any problem with them hedging their bets. Science does that all the time. But that's because science has to be able to admit they can be wrong. However, the people behind these doomsday predictions often go on and on about how they're using pinpoint accuracy to work out the dates of what is going to go on from their so-called inerrant book.
And we could pinpoint it to exact days and months and years, all as a result of the Lord opening up the scripture to reveal his biblical calendar.
So why are they saying the world may end on October 7th? Why are they not 100% convinced their claims will come true? Anyway, if the world does end next month, I'll give an apology and admit I was wrong. Will these people admit they were wrong if October 8th does come around? Or will they just make another prediction and carry on as business as usual? Tell me with the rapture and the